Well, what's going on, everybody? So, after 5 years, five, the man himself finally responds to me. And I'm just thinking to myself, funny how you block me and then say all those negative things. That does not make you appear to be an adult and actually talking it out with me. Unfortunately, you'd rather cater to your audience and have them feel sorry for you. But you have the nerve to tell me of all people, to save up and get out of my mother's? Excuse me, I haven't lived with my mom for 18 years. If you would like me to get on the horn with her, she will tell you. She lives 3 states away. I'm in Pennsylvania, she is in Virginia. So, how am I living with my mother? Very hypocritical coming from you, JD, because didn't you live with your mom till you're like, what, fucking 35? 35 years old? I was 23 and I moved out of my mother's to take responsibility of my daughter and actually be an adult, in which she is 18 now and about to graduate high school. Very proud of her and happy that that time is coming, although it makes me feel old, but she always jokes with me about that all the time. But the man himself, what did he say? My man here complains about my stream, but has the quality of a fucking T-Mobile sidekick and uses a laptop for his audio. Bro, my latest design costs more than 6 months of your income. Mm-hmm. Okay. And he has the nerve to say, I live at my mom's and I just sit on the couch. Bro, you live on your fucking couch. What are you talking about? I have 2 full-time jobs. I am barely on this couch. My family will tell you. I leave at 5:15 in the morning and sometimes don't get home till 8, 9 o'clock at night. Oh, well, how you keeping up with Twitter? It's called a fucking phone. People have breaks, and that's what people do. They use them on breaks. I mean, my lord, dude, really? And this coming from a guy that said, what did he say on his one of his recent streams? Oh, you can disagree with me. Really? I'm living proof that you can't disagree with him. You can't. And it's not like the first time I did, I was not respectful about it. I just said, hey, I don't agree with your opinion. Then block. Okay. That just shows you are a 41-year-old man, but have the, what's the word I'm looking for? The mind of like a 15-year-old. It's like, oh no, I can't have any issues. If it gets too hard, we gotta avoid it. Hit the block button. At least me, I will do my absolute best to not do that. I mean, if it gets to a point where it feels like harassment or something like that, okay, I will do that. They'll be like, you know what, I've had enough. But at least I'm man enough to come on here, and people are like, oh, probably will tell me after this video, oh, he's doing another JD video. No, listen here. I have 700 videos not dedicated to him. If you actually scroll my homepage, you'll see videos that I used to do a lot of Madden videos. I probably have like a couple hundred of those. I have an interview with Buff Bagwell that everyone seems to pass up because they want to fit their narrative. They only look at the ones I do of him. But I'm sorry, if you didn't take the time to go look at those, that is not my issue. If you didn't take the time to look at dates and those important things in the description, that is not my issue. That is yours. You just see, oh, the title, he's doing another one, another smart. Okay, fine. But here I am, even after all this, I would still, if he were to unblock me and want to talk it out like adults, I would still let him talk. Because I'm not an asshole. I'm not. Do I respect the man? Not not really. I mean, he trashes Jesse like every week and complains about how many viewers he has. And I'm just like, that's a friend? I would never tell my friends that do this along with me if they have 5, 10, 15 viewers. I'm not going to be like, you're a joke. I'm not going to make them feel down. I'm not going to make them feel like they can't grow. Because there are people that are more knowledgeable than him, but they're just not given a chance. I even said this earlier. What about my friend Earl? He's very knowledgeable about these things, but he always gets passed up for people like Jerry. Because people are so conditioned for one show. And it's like, if it's somebody that will at least take the time to listen to other podcasters. I mean, I did have an individual that I talked to today that did. So props to you. You're not an asshole. I respect that. Done and done. But if you're someone that's just JD, you're not really branching out to the community and helping other people. And I'm not even saying me. I'm just saying there are other podcasters that know more about this stuff than I ever will. And there's other podcasters that know the ins and outs of this business, and I really don't. Like, I'm sorry. But then, what else did he say? I found this very interesting. The crowd is going to turn on Cody Rhodes. He was number 30. The crowd is not going to support him. Oh, really? What's up, Cody T503? How you doing? So, Jerry, I have this tweet here. I hope you guys can hear it. Does this sound to you like the crowd is against Cody Rhodes? I don't think so. That sounded to me like you deserve it, Cody. And you are wrong once again, Jerry. They are not going to turn on him. He's like the superhero that's coming back to take down Roman Reigns. Come on, Jerry, get that out of your head. And someone did send me another one. I don't know if I can pull this up right away about what Jerry said last year about Cody. I'm going to try to find it for you guys. If it takes more than a minute, then I'll just try to summarize it to where it makes at least a little sense. Let's see. Someone did send me that. Unfortunately, I can't see it because I'm blocked. But hey, Greg and John, how are you, brother? Doing well. What's the news on JD? What do you think, man? He still has me blocked. He's not going to come to me like an adult. But I just was responding to him and saying he's ridiculous for saying that I live with my mother. Like, really, I haven't done that in 18 years. Okay? Just so everyone's aware, once again, that are coming on in, I have not lived with my mother for 18 years. You can ask my daughter. She will tell you he has not. Okay? So, and this is not my mother's couch, Jerry. I actually saved my money to buy this couch. It may not be the best couch in the world, but it's a functioning couch, and I'm proud of the money I saved to get this. Not everyone. I mean, Jerry, you're saying all of us live on here, bro. You live on. You're on Twitter like 24 freaking 7. What are you talking about? This is all I do. Get off the couch and get it. You're telling me to get a job? Me, bro. I have two full-time jobs, and you're telling me to get a job. That I found that hilarious. He says people are petty for bringing up his mother's basement, and then it's his first insult. He had the nerve to tell me that, Cody, if you can believe that. He said to save up and get out of my mom's. Uh, I just was like, what? His name is Jerry. Yes, Jerry Erasmo or something like that. Yeah, Jerry D. Erasmo. Don't ask me. I could see why he went with JD, but I guess he doesn't want people to know his full name. But I think the tweet he said about Cody last year, it's 3 a.m. I'm still awake, or something along the lines of I can't. I think this Cody thing is a work. He could be better off with Tony Khan and still make a paycheck. WWE has nothing for Cody Rhodes. Really. So if you guys want to put that to his Twitter, by all means, go ahead. So what happened to that, Jerry? Cody's in the main fucking event of WrestleMania this year. Wrong again. And I find it funny how he totally ignores some of the stuff he said a year ago, and now he's all like, Cody, Cody, Cody. I mean, this guy's just something else. He really, really is. But the only reason I came on here, because yes, I am blocked. I can't actually talk to the man, so I have to come on YouTube for him to hear what I have to say. Isn't that sad? I mean, it's just like I don't get it with the community, and then his stands calling me a loser. Me, I'm sorry. Money doesn't make you a good human being. Money doesn't make you more important than somebody else. It doesn't. Jerry, how many people are you around? It seems like every time I see you, one. And if you keep treating him like that, I don't think he's going to be around much longer. But Jesse is too kind, and he's a great individual, and he just wants to help out his friend, but yet he gets bashed for it. But I don't understand why he doesn't see it, unless he does, and he's just wanting to grow his channel, and he just doesn't know any better, and he feels like he won't grow without JD. I mean, that's kind of the position I would be in if I was him. Like, man, this guy really treats me like crap, but he's giving me viewers and he's giving me subscribers, and I'm just kind of like, maybe I should just bite my tongue a little bit longer till I get to a point to where I want to be, and then say, you know what, I had enough. I can't do this anymore. That could be very well the state that Jesse's in right now, and it's a shame to see because he is a really kind person. The only reason why I haven't really responded to his tweets in regards to what he's going through and saying, hey, I'm praying for you and all that stuff is because I know JD doesn't like me very much, and I don't know if he would respond to me because of that. JD will be out of touch with the IWC in a few years. I mean, how long can this keep going? When he gets in his 50s, does he really think people are going to still be listening to him? When he's old and gray, like I'm getting, when he gets to that point, does he really, really think this ranting and raving, people are going to want to hear it once he gets out of that 18 to 49 demographic himself? I think he's got another thing coming in about 10 years. He may be doing well now, but I'm not saying 10 years from now he's got to be. Because there's going to be someone else that comes along, I'm not saying me, but there's going to be someone else that comes along that's going to be hotter than him. I mean, this is YouTube. Everybody's doing YouTube. How many millions of people have channels? There's eventually going to be someone that becomes better than him. There's always going to be someone that comes around better than him. Maybe not right this moment, but someone else will break through. And then what's he going to do? I'm just saying that's why I keep working. I'm like, I could very well just say, you know what, I just want to do YouTube, but I'm looking at my family's future, and I'm not going to just not have a job. I'm thinking of my retirement 20 years from now, 25, 30. I mean, the way the economy is going, there's people at my job that are 67, 68 that can't retire, and it's sad. They're scared to death. If they quit, they can't afford their home. And that's a very sad thing to see. And that's the kind of person I am. And it's like, man, that sucks that you have to keep doing this, but I'm probably going to be in the same boat. Most of us will be when we get in close to our 70s. We're like, no, we can't quit. We can't just survive on Social Security. We can't just survive on 401k. We got to keep working. And unfortunately, that's the way this economy is going with everything going up. Fucking food costing, don't even get me started on that. I mean, yeah, thankfully for my two jobs, I don't really have an issue with buying food, but I see these prices and people struggling, and I'm just like, oh my God, it's terrible. Freaking $7 for fucking butter. Are you nuts? It's like, that's almost a pack of cigarettes. You're just like, oh, give me $5 for this Heinz ketchup. Really? Fuck it. It's just, I hate to see how much it's just going to be in a couple of years. I really, really do. I hope you guys. I love how we talk about pro wrestling and Twitter, then we get real. Well, just a lot of people don't do that. I know a couple of my friends do, and people like it. It's like, hey, it doesn't have to be all about wrestling. It doesn't. I was coming on here thinking of a whole rant about JT, and I'm just like, you know, I'm not gonna waste my time. He's gonna find something to complain about on here, and you know what? I'm gonna add just one more point to this situation. Who do you think that helped more in the long run? It didn't help Jerry. 20, I saw on his tweet, 20,000 views. That's 20,000 people who had no clue who I was that now have a clue who I am. So who did that help in the long run? Not him. You may think it helped him because that's how big his ego is, but it helped me more in the long run. I actually gained 25 subscribers in a night, and I'm just like, thanks for the subscribers, Jerry. I mean, it's just like, how dumb can you be? You don't want to see someone grow, but yet you're calling him out on your huge platform, giving him the notoriety, and then probably slapping yourself in the face like, oh my God, I just helped the guy that complained about me, which he did. He just helped me. And then people are all defending him. I'm like, you guys are dumb. This is even you guys defending him. You're putting my name in it. Who is that going to help more? It's not going to help him. You are putting my name in it. How many tweets going down does it say beyond the script? How many? And these people are not even realizing it. They're not. I'm not sitting here seeing 100 tweets with my name on it, 200 more with my name on it, 300 more with my name on it. And I'm like, does he not think that that actually helped me? And then another funny thing. He complained that I said his live streams were too long. Okay. And then what does the guy do? His very next live stream is under 2 hours. I'm just sitting there, I'm just sitting there laughing. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? So you just complained and made yourself look like another fool by saying my man here complains about my live streams being too long, but then your very, very next stream the following day is under 2 hours. But I thought you didn't care what I had to say, Jerry. I thought you didn't care about me. And then you call me your man, your bro. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, Jerry. Okay. So who watches who here? You saying you know all this stuff about me. How do you know that? If you have me blocked, are you sending your people to follow my tweets? Because they wouldn't be doing that without at least a little notion from you saying, hey, check up on this guy. Let me know what he says about me. I mean, come on. You know that's happening. You know very damn well that's happening. And I'm just thinking to myself, and then he did another stream. What was it? Was it yesterday? Under 2.5 hours. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you don't take any ideas from the IWC. This is all you. This is all you, Jerry. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you want to knock off the title to my channel, thinking it's a knockoff of your channel. Okay. Off the script, beyond the script. Yes, it's a little similar. The only reason I changed it was I knew it would get your attention. You want the honest truth? That's the only reason I changed it. I used to be called Madden's Elite Podcast. But I'm like, you know what? There's got to be something. There's got to be something that gets this guy's attention. And you know what? That's what bothered him the most. But yet he knocks off how many viewers I have and how he has all these live viewers trying to rub it in my face. Okay, 6,700. That's great. Good job, Jerry. I'm proud of you. There, I said something nice. Good job. But how many of those people were actually there to do the cuts, trims, clips, waiting for you to say something stupid so they can put it on their channel and put it out into the universe? That's something you got to think about, bro. You know very damn well you may have your loyal subscribers. You may have loyal subscribers. But how many of them were just there to watch you rant and rave just to better their situation? You're salty LL5 viewers. Bro, it's not about the viewers. It really isn't to me. I personally don't care. If I had one viewer, I would come on here and still do it anyway. So it's not about the numbers, it's about the quality of the conversation. Okay? If you don't like it, please by all means go watch another one of his streams. Fair play. Well, thank you. You're pretty cool. I'll give you that. He did say fair play, Cody. He did say fair play. So he's not like all of them. So I will give him that. Most of them would have been like, but you know what? I love this. Many people would be frustrated in this situation. They'd only see a couple of viewers, and I've literally seen people quit. I've literally seen people be like, "Oh, I'm not going to have a feature in this," and they just don't do it anymore. And it is about quality, Jack. You're certainly right. The thing I like about the smaller chats is I can actually talk to you guys. I see JD's fucking chat screen go, and I'm just like, holy fuck! I can't even put a sentence in there. I really can't. I mean, that's great if you have that many viewers, but it's just like, can you fucking say something here? He loves himself. Just go watch. He has gym videos. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Where is this located? I'm not going to be a douche and put it on Twitter. I just want to see it for my own personal enjoyment. Is it on his actual YouTube? Because I didn't see that he had posted those. Where did he post those, on Twitter or what? You got to let me know the link, Jack, because I certainly will check that out, because that is kind of funny. But I can imagine. I found these guys on YouTube laughing about it. Oh man, I'm sure he really admires himself. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's like, has his phone with him. He's recording everything. It's like, oh look guys, look, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Look, I'm getting off my couch. Yeah, I'm on my couch, JD, for today. not every day. So get the hell out of here. But see, that's what I mean. I told him. I told him. I'm like, bro, Super Fun Wrestling Time is the okay. I'll check that out. That's kind of funny. I have to see what's going on there. But see, that's what I told him. Like, Jerry, people are laughing at you, bro. They may come to me and say, "Oh, you don't have hardly a following," blah blah blah. Fine. This isn't my end all be all. I do this because I love it. And when I have free time, I like to share my thoughts for you guys, which I try to make more time for that. But it's kind of like with women. Like he's telling me that I'm begging for free subscriptions, bro. You can ask any of them. I'm not subscribed. I'm not, because you know what? I don't need it. I really don't. I may support them and follow them, but I'm not subscribed to them. If they follow me, absolutely, I'm going to follow back because I follow back everyone. You could have zero followers. You could have one. You can have two. I'm not going to be like, forget this dude. He only has 2 followers. How's that going to help me? No, I'm not going to do that. Bro, he's a midget. How can he be cussing you like that? You've seen him. I have seen him. Dude, he knows more porn sites than I ever knew existed. And that's another thing. With all this money, Jerry? You think what Jerry says he has, you would think he'd have women lined up at the door. Cause you know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of money can buy you a lot of loving. It really can. But not one is waiting at his door. Not one. Instead, he's getting laughed at, and nobody's calling him. I guarantee you, not one woman is calling to see what he's doing. I guarantee. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying, if you have all this money, why do I see you by yourself all the fucking time? Why? Because of your ego. If you are actually a kind person, and you can see it on someone's face if they're kind or not. If you were actually a kind person, maybe you actually might have someone to share that with. What good is all that money if it's just for you? For me personally, if I don't have someone there, I can give a fuck about the money. I really, I mean, what kind of, even rich people are unhappy. Why? Because they have no one to share it with. Sorry if I was a dick when I come. Your account's golded. No, you good, man. No worries. I've dealt with a lot on here, and I just brush it off my shoulder. Because you know what? If you're too, if you're too quick to block, you're actually limiting yourself from really growing. That's one thing I've learned because my account's nearing 2,000 subscribers or followers. Sorry, I get that YouTube and Twitter confused. But in this very short amount of time, very because I wasn't too quick to be like, okay, they disagree with me, block. I don't like them, block. It's just I kept an open mind. And I'm just like, you know what? Maybe if these people see that I'm not gonna just delete them as quick as he does, and be like, oh, we actually have someone we could go to and disagree with. We might get a little heated. We might do a little bickering, but he's not gonna erase me. You know what? Maybe I'll stick around. Those are the people I'd rather have. I'd rather have those people than the ones that just want to come on here and pay me to laugh at me, or who knows what they want to do behind closed doors. I mean, Jade Cargill and Britt Baker are a perfect example. I'm sorry, but that's what's going on. I mean, he thinks he knows all the ins and outs. And one other thing that you guys might not have known, do you remember all his videos that Vince McMahon was running NXT? You guys remember those? Well, Road Dogg put that to bed. He said Vince was barely at any of them. barely at any of them. And whose word would you rather take more? His or Brian's? Because Brian is actually there. JD is not. All his stuff is just speculation. But he may argue, well, Brian has to say that because he doesn't want to lose his job. I I can tell you, Brian is a very honest dude, very honest. And Cassio asked him, and he said Vince was not hardly present at any of the NXTs when it was him and Bruce. He's even, in a way, he kind of said Vince just started caring about it, but he wasn't really there. So another thing he was wrong for. And I found it interesting. I'm like, that. I even told him, I'm like, thank you, Brian, because people like JD think Vince was there the whole time running the show. I got a like, not a comment back. That's okay. But I took the like as a sign that, mm-hmm, because Brian's not the kind of guy that's going to trash talk somebody. He's not. I haven't seen anything on social media where he's bashed someone, even with all the crap he gets. I mean, that's just kind of the chill individual he is, and that's why I support him. I really enjoy his podcast. It's great, and when you actually go to if you can catch a live stream, sometimes they don't announce it. They actually read your stuff, and I think that's very cool. A lot of people in WWE, if they were to do that, I don't know if they would read all our comments in the chat, but they actually take the time to do that. 83 Weeks with Eric Bischoff does the same thing. I think that's really cool. And those are the kind of people that I want to stick around with. You go to his, and he only seems to read what he wants to read. So that's why I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm going to turn the live chat off. It's like it's useless to me. It's just really useless. But I'm not going to take any more of your guys' time. I really didn't realize that we went over 30 minutes, but hey, that's what having fun does. And I appreciate those of you guys that have been in here. I hope you enjoyed it. If if you want to show it to him, I really don't care. He's going to say what he wants to say anyway, but he's not going to unblock me to say it to me. He's just going to act like a big tough guy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And let me just close with this. Not everything he does is terrible. Yes, he has great sound. That comes with being able to put the money into it. I unfortunately have a family to support. I can't spend all my money on fucking YouTube. I'm sorry, I can't. Cody, you have a great day, bro. And thank you for being here. And I'm sorry, I can't. It may sound like I have the quality of what do you say, a fucking T-Mobile phone. This is an iPhone 12. Thank you very much. So you guys can let him know he doesn't use T-Mobile. It's an iPhone 12. Little does he know. Get the hell out of here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. And appreciate the support on the videos. And hopefully we'll do another one soon, guys. I just happen to have a rare Wednesday to where I can do this. So peace out. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. It's all free. And have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you later.